Hey folks, how you doing? A little noise in the background, but we're going to continue on. Beautiful day, as you can tell. We're here in Prescott, Arizona. It's awesome, folks. Folks, a lot of people who know me, you know that I enjoy the TV sitcom Cheers. I grew up with it, I love it, and there's something about, you know what they said, where everyone knows your name. And that just really meant a lot to me. And as you know, in life, we can sometimes seem kind of insignificant, and it's just kind of nice when someone actually looks at you and says, "Hey Steve, how you doing today?" They actually know your name. I think that's a cool concept, and we're going to build upon it a little bit here this morning as we talk real quick here. Folks, I was the chaplain for a 95th AG battalion, which was a reception battalion at Fort Sill. And this is where the troops arrive for basic training, right off the bus. And I tell you, you want to see quite a show, folks. Go watch that process. And for about a week, they're there, they're getting their gear, they're getting ready to ship off to start basic training. And I tell you what, these kids are scared. They are scared. The fear is in their eyes. I mean, they barely move. They don't know what to do. And it's a key moment, too, because this is the moment they're going into one of, I would assume, hopefully for kids nowadays, the most difficult and hard thing they're ever going to do in their life. The most challenging thing they're going to do, become a soldier. So part of all this buildup kind of finally ends on ship day. And what they do is they get all the troops out on the field, all their gear's in back, and they're doing the final inspections. They're checking to make sure all the paperwork's right. They got all their ID card, their dog tags, they got all their gear, and they're ready to go to their basic training unit. And this is where, as a chaplain, it was one of my favorite days. Now, don't get me wrong, I was out there every single day, walking amongst the troops, ministry of presence, pumping them up, getting them going, having fun with them in a good sense, if you know what I mean. We weren't goofing off, but most soldiers will know what I'm talking about here. Anyway, this was an opportunity to go and stand in front of each and every one of them for a few seconds to a minute and engage them. And the best part was when they were holding their ID cards up. They're holding their ID cards up. They're at the position of attention. Again, they're scared. They're shipping in a matter of an hour. And what I would do is I would walk up. I'd look them in the eyes. I would take note of what their name was, not their last name, because they're going to be called their last name for the rest of their Army career. I would take a look at their first name, and I would simply just say, "Bill, you're going to be all right. You're going to make it." We'd go to the next soldier. "Sarah, you're going to be all right. You can do this." And there was something about speaking their first name that caused them to stand a little taller. You could see them kind of reach deep within to gather the strength and courage they needed for this next chapter, this next challenge in their life. And it was really amazing to see how that affected them. Folks, in life here, when we're out there, we're having a hard time, we're just hanging out with people. It's good to know that someone's got your back, that someone knows who you are, someone identifies you and recognizes you as, you're a good person, you're a person, you've got significance is what I'm saying. Folks, if you were to go into any professional building, maybe to go see the doctor, and you go up, the first thing they're going to ask you at a receptionist, not the doctor himself, it's going to be like, "Your name, please?" They don't know you. Yet they're going to be the ones to help you. And even the doctor might walk in. He's not going to say, "Hey, Steve, what's up? Hey, Bob, what's up?" No, he's going to be he may not even look at you at first. He's looking at the chart, doing his high and mighty doctor stuff. Nothing against doctors. I love you, doc, out there. Os, man. I love you. Anyway, what I'm saying is there's sometimes a disconnect at that level. Folks, rest assured, in John 10:3, The Bible tells us something really cool about God, about Jesus himself. Folks, it says he calls us by name. Now you may think, oh, well, big deal. He calls us by name. Folks, that's really important. You don't understand that the creator of the universe, who simply spoke a word and it was created, calls you by name, knows your name, and wants a relationship with you personally. Folks, it blows my mind. It's awe. It's amazing what that means. Just stop and think about it for a second. The resource we have with the creator of everything, simply just knowing our name and looking at us as significant in his eyes, loved in his eyes. Folks, I want to encourage you today, just remember that. If you're having a hard day, say, Lord, and just Lord, and he's going to answer you by name. He's going to call you by name. Folks, it's so good to be able to do this with you. Enjoy it. We'll try to get some more interesting stuff in. I mean, as you can tell, I got the rig, ready to go out and get on some trails. I got to do some work, here at Good Samaritan first. So we're going to go in there, help some people, hopefully bring a good word to them, do some ministry at presence. But all in all, folks, I think it's going to be good out there. Stay tuned in the future for future stuff. And thank you so much for joining us. Walk like a lion.